It's necessary to launch a major investigation given the size of the collapse of this company. This is an insurance company, and insurance companies are subject to regulatory requirements. A basic one is to stay solvent, and this company now has a serious debt of some £96 million.
And that figure far higher than was originally thought.
Much larger. And so the company disclosed to the Commission back in July that they estimated the debt to be somewhere between 12 and 19 million. We are now, following the 3 months' work of the provisional liquidator, we are told that the net liability is some £96 million. That's a very serious issue. The directors are responsible for the operation of the company. They govern its operations. They're responsible for ensuring the company complies with its obligations under the legislation, and clearly we now have a very serious issue for us to investigate.
Although the net effect will be the same, there are investigations that could arise out of incompetence, but here the FSC actually says it feels it's been misled.
We believe we've been significantly and consistently misled about this company for some time. Why we've been misled, whether it's incompetence or whether it's something that's deliberate, we've yet to determine. That's hence our investigation, and we need to get to the bottom of what happened, and we will.
10 directors, some of them local. Will the investigation include them?
The directors are very much the focus of our investigation because they are, as I say, they are responsible for the operation of the company. They're responsible for how the company got into this position. So we need to find out, how did that happen?
We're talking of 120,000 policies that end today. What effect is that going to have on Gibraltar's jurisdiction?
We're very concerned about the impact on consumers. Part of our objective is to protect consumers. And in this situation, a number of consumers are seriously affected. As of midnight tonight, the liquidator, as he is now, will be disclaiming all motor insurance policies. So as of midnight tonight, there will no longer be any valid enterprise motor insurance policies. So we've been urging policyholders to obtain new insurance to make sure that it's lawful for them to drive. In terms of the impact on Gibraltar, we're very concerned about that. It does need to be seen, however, in the overall context of the Gibraltar insurance industry. Gibraltar writes some £4 billion per annum of premium at the moment. And in terms of that premium, 97% of that is compliant with the new stringent requirements under European law, which not many jurisdictions are able to say that. So it's very disappointing that we now have this situation, this unprecedented collapse, in a situation where actually the Gibraltar industry is doing extremely well.
And another thing, talking about the context, is that Gibraltar does contribute significantly into insurance compensation schemes.
Yes, I think it's important to bear in mind that when an insurance company collapses, there are various schemes in various countries that help compensate the policyholders. Gibraltar insurance industry has contributed to those schemes over the last 5 years to the tune of some £250 million, which is a very significant figure. That is in excess of the losses we see here, but that is a contribution from all Gibraltar insurance firms. So it's important to bear that in mind when we're looking at the impact that this failure will have on compensation schemes, particularly in the UK.
Well, this morning at the Supreme Court, the company officially goes into liquidation. I believe you can expect the report in 7 days' time?
Yes. Normally we would be wanting to publish the report immediately, but the directors involved have asked for 7 days to be able to read the report and to see if they wish to make any comment on it before it's formally published.